It's Garrett here. This is called The Art of Excellence. James B Conant, when he was president of Harvard University, commented, "Each honest calling, each walk of life has its own elite, its own aristocracy, based upon excellence of performance. Beautiful people in every field of human endeavor will agree with that remark." Aristotle said, "Excellence is an art won by training and habituation. We do not act rightly because we have virtue of excellence, but we rather have those because we have acted rightly. We are what we repeatedly do. Excellence, then, is not an act, but a habit. By judging the excellence, or lack of it, of our work, we can tell if we're in the right calling. If it's of paramount importance to us to strive for excellence in what we do, chances are we're in the kind of work for which we're best fitted, or at least one of the fields for which we're qualified. One of the problems of the business person is that after developing and profiting from a few good ideas, he will tend to stay with it in unchanging form for too long. For some things that will work, but for most things it won't. They need updating on a regular annual basis. We need to ask ourselves at regular intervals, a number of times each year, how can we make it better, more efficient? How can we bring it up to the best of present, even future standards? People will cling to an idea as though it's the best, if not the only idea they'll ever get. And when we're creating or building something, are we anticipating the future? A good example of foresight is found in the main streets of towns and cities built by the Mormons when they moved west. They were riding horses and driving wagons then, but they built broad, beautiful streets that easily accommodate the heavy automobile traffic of today. We tend to cling too long to past successes, systems, and methods. If it's working well today, look at it with the future in mind. We're seeing an accelerated rate of change unprecedented in history. And because so many businesses are still living in the past, there are yawning opportunities on practically every side. How many businesses in your town haven't made a single change in 20 years? In some cases, that may work. For example, a fine old restaurant that is perhaps better now than ever because of its age and strict adherence to quality. But the business people of a community owe it to their customers and the community to keep abreast of excellence, to put part of their profits back into the business, to accommodate changing times and tastes. As James B Conant said, each honest calling, each walk of life has its own elite, its own aristocracy, based upon excellence of performance. That applies to every field of human endeavor. We can develop habits of excellence in everything we do. We need to think in terms of excellence. We should demand it in what we buy and produce it in what we do. So I love this because this book was written like years ago, decades actually, and he talks about how they're living in unprecedented times of change. Well, nowadays it's even quicker with the internet and things moving so fast and information coming so quickly. So even back then, they saw the need for, changing quickly. Nowadays, it's exactly the same. So, those of us that think that, maybe some stuff doesn't apply from back then, it's exactly the same thing. So, take these moments to look at your day and see if you're, given the best you can in your business or in your job or in what you do. Make sure that you're looking at it to see what you can do to set it up for the future so it's successful in every part of life. So hope that was fun today. We will see you guys tomorrow for another reading. Take care, you guys.